question for you. How confident are you in your skills as a writer, as a speaker? Do you sit in rooms with people that are similar skill to you? More skillful, less skillful? Where do you pitch yourself? There's no judgment. This is pure curiosity. I'm simply asking because I've been in rooms where I've thought, I already know that. And I started to dismiss what's coming from the front or from somebody else in the same group when they start speaking. Okay, you know that's common knowledge. And there's been a bit of judgment on my part. And I've recently been brought up sharp about that. Because that I already know that can put a barrier between you and the information that's coming. Now, that information you may already know, in which case, is there a different level that you can take this to? You know, we all build on the shoulders of the people who've been before us. Can you take that information, say it a different way, go deeper with it? So I already know that script because you're in a room where you consider yourself to have more skill than other people. That would be the question I'm being challenged to ask. And I'm inviting you along for the ride on that one too. If you already know it, how could you say it differently? Is there a different slant, a different depth that you can have that same information and then pass it on to others? We're always learning if we're teachable. So that's the first element I've got for you today. The second one, I'm sharing vulnerably today because the second one that I've been challenged with is about investing in myself. I already know that. I mean, if you're then going to go into rooms where you very definitely are not the most intelligent in the room, you're not the smartest in the room, and you sit there going, I shouldn't be here, I shouldn't be here, I shouldn't be here, that imposter syndrome comes in. So you go from being big fish in little pond to little fish in big pond, and you're not really sure why you're there because you don't feel comfortable. You certainly don't feel familiar with the surroundings. What do you do in that situation? Now, in the past, I have not even put myself in those rooms. I have talked myself out of it, those imposter syndrome things. I did tell you this was a vulnerable show. But now I have flipped my script in my head going, what can I learn? I'm here to learn. Maybe I'm not actually going to contribute to this. Maybe I'm sitting back and listening, taking copious notes and going, oh, okay, reviewing them afterwards. How can I apply this? Because these are people who've been where I want to go. They've already gone through the school of hard knocks. They have had that experience, learned from it, distilled it, and now that's what they're offering. I'm sitting back and listening, even if it's an area that I consider that I know a lot about. I already know that. Well, there's the deeper level I'm coming in here. What can I learn? How deep can I go? So this is where I'm all ears, taking copious notes, and then going back to review and apply. That's the challenge for me, reviewing and applying, so that I can learn from other people. So those are my vulnerable shares this week. And I'm going to ask you, are you in either of those camps? The I already know it, big fish, little pond? Are you, oh, what can I learn? Imposter syndrome. I shouldn't be here. But flipping it to what can I learn? Little duddy fish in big pond. Neither one of them is what I would call comfortable. You may be familiar in the small pond, but is it challenging you? Is it stretching you? Is it calling you to bigger things? If it's not, I'm going to suggest that little pond, you get paddle if you like, but let's get you in the big pond. Learning more about your special interest, how you can develop your own work so that it gets even better, to a deeper level, to a more specialist level. And you can then share your version of it with your people, either in writing or speaking. That's what I've got for you this week. I would love to know your feedback on this. Which pond are you in? For now, bye from me.